it's me Haley Marie and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my everyday makeup routine. So I've done a few of these on my channel before, but every year it kind of changes up a little bit, so I'm going to update you all on what I'm doing differently. This might not be similar to everyone else's everyday makeup routine. This is the makeup that I do when I'm shooting all my Instagram content, majority of my YouTube videos, if I'm going to lunch with a friend, or if I'm going out shopping, things like that. So if you guys want to see how I do my everyday makeup, then keep on watching. So my first step is I'm going to take these little hair clips and just pin my hair back. I got these on Amazon. I'll have them linked down below. I've already moisturized my skin today. So whatever moisturizer that you use for your skin type is totally fine. Next, I use my primer, which is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I love this stuff. This stuff is excellent. It's very blurring, but it's not too heavy on the skin, but it is pretty thick when it goes on. I really like this. So, I'm using literally my computer viewfinder. I should probably grab a mirror. I feel like this is every makeup routine. I always never grab my mirror. I'm gonna go grab a mirror and I'll be right back. I have my trusty little mirror, which is also from Amazon, and I will have it linked down below. I need to do an Amazon favorites video. I think that's gonna be one of my next videos. During COVID, I got like really into shopping on Amazon. That's been like my new thing. Now it's time for foundation. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. I feel like I was using this a year ago. This is my favorite drugstore foundation. If I'm not using this, I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way, but I feel like they're pretty equivalent and this is less expensive. It also has 25 SPF. I do use an SPF daily, but this is, you know, a little bit extra. Now I'm just going to take this damp beauty sponge, also from Amazon. I'll have it linked down below. I will fast forward through this part because I feel like you guys already know how to apply foundation. I feel like I forgot to tell you guys what color I use. I use the color 460 when I have a tan, so this is my tan color. I think I have 425 for when I'm pale, but I could be wrong. I love this foundation every time I put it on, which hasn't been very often. The only time I wear makeup now is when I'm like shooting content for you guys. So it feels really good to put on some foundation. I'm like, wow. I feel like a new person. The next product I use is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This stuff is so good. I also have the hydrating one, but honestly I don't like it as much as this one. I find it to be a little bit more watery, and this one tends to be thicker. It does dry down really quickly. So what I tend to do is go in and highlight these areas first and then blend them out. So I just do my chin and my forehead. I use the same concealer when I'm pale and when I'm tan. I use light sand, so this is in light sand, and then I'm just gonna do my under eye. So the way I've been doing my under eye is I'm doing like a upward right here to create like a lifting effect, and then I'm doing like a triangle almost under my eye. It's not quite a triangle, but like a half a triangle. I feel like that's a better explanation. And now I'm just going to blend that out. I feel like I'm looking in the viewfinder a lot, but I'm trying to make sure it's in focus, so pardon that. Now I'm going in with my Morphe Translucent Bake and Set Setting Powder. I love this stuff, and so I'm just going to pop that under my eye. I love this sponge because I barely have to use as much product because it doesn't soak it in. So I'm just letting this bake for a second, and then I'm going to brush off. So now I'm just brushing this off with a Morphe R3 brush. Oh, I have hair in my eye. I really like this brush. Whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to go in and set my eye with because I don't want to put too much on. I notice my eyes water if I put too much powder on. around my eyes, like on the top, I mean. If I get powder in my eyes water, and then my makeup gets ruined, and then there's just no point because my eyes will water for like 2 hours and all my foundation comes off. That's not fun on a day when you have to shoot content. Trust me, been there. Now I'm going to be using my current favorite contour and highlight palette, which is the Film Star Bronze and Glow. I'm just going to go in first with the Sculpt side and pop that in my cheekbones. I'm just going to use this mirror. And then I'm going to bronze up my forehead. And I'm using the Morphe R4 brush. I totally forgot to put on my lip balm to get my foundation off my lips. So I'm going to do that now. This is the Summer Fridays lip balm. This is the lip balm I've been using like non-stop since COVID. It just came out, I think, during COVID actually. And as you can see, it's like very glossy, but it's not sticky. It's like a balm. It's crazy, but it looks like gloss. So I'm going in with this NARS brush, and I'm using Sculpt on the sides of my nose just to add a little bit of a contour. Sometimes I'll use a cream contour, but I haven't been doing it lately. I noticed that this looks a little bit more natural. If I'm doing like a full glam, I'll do it, but I kind of like this better. Now I'm going to apply my blush, which is the Milani Dolce Pink blush, and I'm just going to take some of that on my Morphe R14 brush, and I'm going to apply it up my cheeks. I noticed this gives me a more lifted look. I also apply a little bit on my nose. I've been liking the way that looks a lot lately. Now we're going back into the Charlotte Tilbury palette, and we're going to go in with that highlighter right there. And you guys, this highlighter is stunning. Look at this. I love it. This is my favorite. That's one thing I will forever love is highlight. Oh my god, look at my nose. Oh, that was just like one little brush. I'm just going to pop some under my brow really quickly. Not sure if I mentioned for the highlight, but I used the R37 Morphe brush. So it's time for brows, and for brows I've just been using this e.l.f. Wow Brow Gel. I've been going for a more natural brow, so these are my natural brows right now. I've just kind of been enhancing them. Just going to run this through my brows in like an upward motion, and I really like the way this looks. They just kind of darken my brows a little bit, and they have little brow fibers, so it does make them a little bit more full, but they still look really natural. I do still love the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and I'll use that if I'm doing a more glam look. But this is honestly a lot quicker, and I like the way it looks. So now it's time for eyeshadow, and this requires a little bit of an explanation because I don't want to keep any secrets on what I've been doing for my eyeshadow. Lately I have been using the Nude Mood palette by ColourPop. I really love this palette. It's stunning. I'll show you guys this in a second. But if I'm not using that, I'm using this, which is the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is her first palette that she did. I know she came out with another one. I honestly hadn't even watched a Jaclyn Hill video when I bought this palette. I actually started watching her after I bought the palette because I wanted to see the way she chose to use it. But as you can see, I've used it a lot. I've had it for quite some time now. I honestly need to replace this quite soon, and I will replace it. That being said, I go between these two palettes, so I switch off depending on what I want. I got this palette more so to do a completely matte look, so I've been using, well, you'll see, but if I'm doing matte, I use this Buffin on the eyelid because I like something light and bright in my eyelid to pop because I have dark brown eyes. So that sometimes I'll use a wink, but I notice it is a lot more like, it has a lot more fallout than I would want. So that's what I use this for. And then the Jaclyn Hill palette I use if I'm doing something a little bit more shimmery, a little bit more glam. If I still want like a neutral look, but I want a like pop of shimmer, I'll use one of these two, mainly this one, I think it's called Beam. I'll use Beam on my eyelid, and if I want like something that's pink and pearlescent, I'll use this color, which is called Faint. So those two are my favorite for the eyelid in this palette. If I'm going really glam, like if I'm doing this makeup routine but I'm going somewhere like at night, then I'll throw on the e.l.f., I think it's called Flirty Birdie liquid eyeshadow. I forgot what these are actually called. I'll have it linked down below along with everything else. But I throw this on my eyelids for a shine. It's literally a dupe for the Stila, I believe Kitten Karma is the color. I used to use that every single day, but this is like a perfect dupe for it, and it's way cheaper. So today I'm going to be using the Nude Mood because in my last everyday makeup look I used the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I still do the same thing when I use it. So if you guys want to check that out, you can watch that. I'll have it linked down below as well. Oh my god! Look what just happened! I didn't even do anything. You guys saw me, I was just talking. It got all over my rug, and I just bought this palette. It got all over my rug, and I've used that color one time. Update, I was able to salvage most of it, so I'm going to try to pack that in the pan later. So to show you guys these colors, I'm going to have to be very careful, and you guys can still see them, so that's okay. To start off this look, I'm going to use Bare to Wear, which is this nude, a little bit darker than skin color, and I'm going to use my Morphe R38 brush. And I'm just going to apply that to my upper crease. That eyeshadow would break while I'm filming a video, and I would accidentally just step in it. So I'm just kind of swooping the product up and out, as you can see. Again, creating a lifted eye look. I really like a lifted eye look. Next, we're going in with Au Naturel, which is a medium brown, and we're going to put that on the outer corner with a Morphe R39 brush. So I'm going to start off with patting, and then I'm just going to blend this outward and upward. Just to darken that outer corner. And now I'm just taking this last shade, which is Buffin. It's that white matte, and I'm using this MAC brush that's really old. I honestly don't even know the number of it because the number rubbed off. But I'm just going to take that on my brush. It's just a flat brush, and I'm going to pat that on the eyelid. Okay, and now it's time for eyeliner. I'm going to be using my absolute favorite eyeliner, the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. I am someone who spends a lot of time figuring out their eyeliner because my eyes tend to water on the outer corner and my eyeliner comes off. I don't know if that happens with any of you guys. It doesn't really happen too much with gel liners, but it's more so with liquid, and I love liquid for winged liner. I used gel all throughout high school, and I don't know why, but it just reminds me of my scene days. But yeah, this one is so good, you guys. It's better than the Physicians Formula one that they like discontinued or stopped selling at Target, whatever it is. I have no idea. But this one, I can cry with this one and it goes nowhere. So it's Hailey tear tested. So I'm just gonna do my typical liner. which is winged. So I start off going across here, as you can see, and then I do a line going up like that, and then I kind of just connect it like that, and then I fill it in. That's literally as long as it takes me to do my eyeliner. It's so easy and quick for me that I might as well just do it in my everyday routine. So I think that's because I've been wearing eyeliner since 5th grade, which was the start of my emo phase. Thankful for my emo phase because it made me really good at eyeliner. Eyeliner is done. I'm so excited. Okay, now I'm gonna do my lips because I just kind of feel weird when I have like this much eye makeup going on and nothing on my lips. So I'm gonna do my lashes in a sec, but I really want to do lips. So I'm gonna use the Rimmel London Epic 45 lip liner, and I am just gonna overline my bottom a little bit more, just like a smidge more on the lowest part, and then I'm going to connect up to my natural lip line. It's basically my natural lip line, it's just like a little bit under the lip line. And then on my top lip, I follow my natural lip line. That's how I line my lips. And now I'm going to use my Milani lipstick in the color Naked 61. Now sometimes I do leave it, but honestly I really like a glossy lip right now. For like spring and summer I was doing the glossy lip. I'm not sure if I'll bring that into fall with me. I'll probably go back to like a matte liquid lipstick, which I tend to use Anastasia Beverly Hills, in the color Stripped. This is what I use whenever I use a matte liquid lip. I use the color Stripped by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and then I use my lip liner, the same one, with this. So that's my other favorite lip combo. I'm using my e.l.f. liquid lip gloss, which is my favorite liquid lip gloss. It has some of my lipstick in it, but it doesn't even matter. It's just a clear gloss, and it's my favorite clear gloss, and I believe it's like $3. So that is that. Such a good gloss. I love it. And it's not overly sticky. I feel like I'm looking so much in the viewfinder. I'm just not used to filming anymore, I guess. For lashes, I already have a pair that I'm actively using in my hands right now, but the lashes I've been using a lot lately are the Ardell Wispies in 113 Black. So I really like these. I just cut them to my eye size, glue them on. Self-explanatory. For lash glue, I'm using the Duo lash glue. As you can see, mine's been through it all, and this one is the brush on adhesive with vitamins. It has green writing on it. I'm not sure exactly what to tell you more than that, but this one is latex free, and that's why I bought it, because I have a latex allergy. This is so interesting the way I'm doing this. Can we just take a second? Cringe. Okay, lashes are on. I couldn't do it with one finger. I had to like do my mirror between my knees, which I guess I could have done on camera because you can't see my knees. I just think it's weird if you can see my knees. But yeah, so I just like kind of like boop and boop, and that's it. Last step is the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. This is my favorite setting spray. Oh my gosh. I love the original because it just like has like a very normal scent, I guess you could say. I have the strawberry Jeffree Star one, and it smells pretty good, but it's like kind of smells like medicine. So yeah, I'm just gonna spray this. Oh, it feels so good. Refreshing. I love it. Oh, it's my favorite. Lastly is mascara. Almost forgot the mascara. I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This is so good for bottom lashes, but I like it for my top lashes too because it's really lengthening. So if you want like a really lengthening mascara, this is great. You could also use like a voluminous mascara and add this to your routine for more length. I feel like you can hear me like scoot on my chair. It's making noises. Normally I would do setting spray before I even put on my lashes, but I forgot, and I'm glad I didn't put on mascara and then do setting spray because like that just freaks me out. I don't know why, but it does. So I'm just, is it starting to rain? I hope not. Oh my god. Can you hear my mom's phone? She fell asleep. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just kind of applying a little mascara to blend in my lashes with it. My cat Pumpkin is behind my door having a meltdown because he wants to come to my room. Oh my god, I blinked. Oh no. I'm having a rough day. Okay, so now I'm just doing my bottom lashes. And to make it official, the hair clips are out. Well guys, that is my everyday makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. I'll have all the products linked down below for you guys in case you want to try them out. I love you guys and I will see you next time. Bye!